Hey Leap Inspire family, have you ever felt a dream so fragile yet so fierce that it could spark a fire to defy the toughest storms, even when the world screams it's impossible? Picture Anna, a young woman whose past is a jagged scar, her parents murdered, herself sold into darkness, now carrying a new life and finding a flicker of purpose in the Malhotra mansion, where little Arav, a 5-year-old bundle of chaos despite his frail health, becomes her guiding star. As she wandered through the mansion's dimly lit hallway, her heart lurched at the sight of Arav, slumped in a chair, his usual whirlwind of giggles and mischief replaced by a stillness that felt like a cry for help. Kneeling beside him, Anna's voice trembled. "What's wrong, pumpkin?" His whispered reply. "Daddy said no," hit like a punch, his small voice heavy with defeat. Arav dreamed of dancing with his friends in the school's annual function, a chance to feel normal, to belong, but his father, Rudra, consumed by fear over Arav's chronic illness, refused to sign the permission slip, convinced rehearsals would drain his son's fragile strength. "He thinks I'm too weak, Bambi," Arav sobbed, tears streaming as he confessed his dread of being mocked, of watching his friends perform, while he sat sidelined, betrayed by his body despite swallowing yucky medicines daily. Anna's heart shattered, but a fierce resolve ignited. She vowed to fight for Arav's dream, knowing Rudra's stern, overprotective nature made it a daunting battle. With Arav's tiny hand curled around her finger, they marched to Rudra's study, where he sat buried in work, his cold dismissal. "If you're here to plead, turn around!" cutting through the air. Anna stood her ground, her voice steady yet pleading, arguing Arav could manage with rest and care, her words fueled by the boy's tearful puppy eyes and her own growing courage. A playful tug-of-war unfolded, yes, no, yes. Arav's hopeful gaze and Anna's persistence chipping away at Rudra's resolve until he relented with a grudging "Yes!" Arav's joy exploded in a high five, bolting out as Rudra's warning echoed. "If anything happens, it's on you." Anna promised to keep Arav safe, her heart swelling with purpose, a flicker of her own lost dreams reignited by his trust. That evening, despite Rudra's initial reluctance, he invited Anna to the school event, and they arrived at a hall bursting with vibrant decorations. Streamers, fairy lights, and children's laughter painting a scene of hope. Arav's nursery class took the stage, his clumsy dance moves a mix of enthusiasm and adorable confusion, some steps forgotten, others improvised, drawing warm laughter from the crowd. Rudra's eyes softened, his quiet pride shining as he watched his son defy his limitations. When Arav won top rank and called both Anna and Rudra to the stage, Anna hesitated, her heart racing at the weight of the moment, but Rudra's gentle nudge, "Do it for Arav," pulled her forward. Standing together, hands clasped, they felt like a family, Arav's smile brighter than the gleaming trophy he clutched. The night took a hilarious turn when Arav introduced his girlfriend, Seema, a classmate who revealed he shared all his chocolates with her, leaving Rudra and Anna exchanging stunned, amused glances at his precocious charm. Seema's polite, "He's very sweet, uncle," sparking laughter as Rudra mumbled, "So that's where my chocolates are going." As weeks passed, Anna navigated the roller coaster of early pregnancy, cravings for lattice, waves of nausea, and unpredictable mood swings. Embraced by the warmth of Rudra's family, his mother, a beacon of maternal love, shared stories of her own pregnancy with Rudra, teaching Anna about motherhood with a tenderness that filled a void she'd long carried. Rudra's protectiveness deepened, from banning papayas after catching Anna with one to ensuring a steady supply of her favorite lattice, his mother's recipe becoming a monthly ritual. Yet, shadows of tension lingered. When Anna's friend Kiara announced her sudden departure to marry Jack, Rudra's overprotective streak flared, revealing a brotherly bond forged years ago on Raksha Bandhan, when he promised to care for Kiara after her grandmother's death. His initial refusal, "You can't marry him," stemmed from a misunderstanding, believing Jack untrustworthy, but Anna's heartfelt plea for love's freedom softened him. Rudra not only relented but hosted a grand wedding farewell at the mansion, transforming it into a celebration of love and family. At the wedding, Anna, as maid of honor, felt Rudra's gaze linger, stirring a whirlwind of emotions: confusion, warmth, and something deeper. A wardrobe mishap, her gown's zipper slipping, led to an intimate moment in a quiet room where Rudra's possessive yet tender words, "You're mine for a few more months," and a soft kiss behind her ear sent shivers down her spine. Their dance later, his hand resting protectively on her belly, sealed a connection that felt both thrilling and terrifying, a dance of trust in a world she'd learned to fear. Back home, Arav's antics kept life vibrant, debating why houses aren't round like the earth, insisting 2 + 2 = 5. By mistake, and coloring tree trunks green to give the brown crayon a chance, his logic both bewildering and endearing. Rudra, now working from home, found himself drawn to Anna's childlike spirit, their banter growing playful, her fiery retorts sparking a smile he rarely showed. One midnight, Anna's craving for samosas led to a flour-dusted kitchen adventure, Rudra revealing his master chef skills from college days, his apron and napkin-turned chef hat making Anna giggle. Laughter, a cut finger, and a playful flour fight, Rudra smearing flour on her cheek after she dusted his forehead, turned the night into a memory of warmth, his gentle care for her wounds softening Anna's guarded heart. On Anna's birthday, Arav and Rudra surprised her with balloons, a chocolate cake, and a long-lost photo of her parents, found by Rudra while gathering evidence against her uncle. Tears fell as Anna hugged him, overwhelmed by his thoughtfulness, the photo a bridge to a past she thought lost forever. That same day, she faced her past in court, testifying against her uncle for her parents' murder and her trafficking, her voice steady despite the pain. With Rudra's unwavering support and her cousin Rui's brave testimony, revealing her father's role in the crime, justice was served, her uncle sentenced to death after 7 years of punishment, a victory Anna called her best birthday gift. That evening, as rain poured, Arav dragged Anna into the garden, mud flying as they laughed and played, the scent of wet earth filling their senses. Rudra, unable to resist, joined in, his fall into the mud sparking uncontrollable laughter, Arav's cheeky, "See, Bambi, Daddy's old," drawing grins. In an old maid's room, Rudra built a fire to warm Anna, their shared stories, of his childhood pranks, her dreams of a better world, weaving a bond deeper than words. As they lay together, his hand on her belly, the night became a haven of trust and unspoken love, the fires glowed dancing on their faces. Morning brought uncertainty. Rudra dressed quietly, leaving with a soft, "I'm waiting outside," but no regrets, their connection mutual, raw, and undefined. Arav's voice tethered them to reality, calling Anna. Is Bambi? Is love a constant anchor? As Anna's pregnancy progressed, Rudra's past surfaced during a family dinner, his mother sharing tales of his once carefree spirit, dimmed by a love lost to tragedy, a fiancé taken by illness, leaving him guarded and cold. Anna saw glimpses of that younger Rudra in his rare smiles, his playful teasing with Arav. One evening, as Anna read to Arav, Rudra joined, his presence softening the room, Arav's innocent question, "Will the baby call you Daddy and Bambi Mommy?" hanging unanswered, heavy with hope. When Arav fell ill, fever spiking, Anna and Rudra stayed by his side in the hospital, their shared worry forging a deeper bond. In a quiet moment, Rudra confessed his fear of loss, his hand trembling in Anna's, her reassurance. "We're here together." A turning point. Rudra decorated Anna's room with vibrant colors, baby photos, and motivational books, a silent apology for past harshness, each gesture a step toward healing. At a community event, Arav's pride in Anna shone as he called her, "My Bambi," during a storytelling session, Rudra's admiring gaze reflecting vulnerability. One stormy night, as thunder roared, Anna and Rudra built a blanket fort for Arav, their laughter drowning out the storm, Arav's giggles a melody of joy. A letter from Rudra, tucked in Anna's book, confessed his growing feelings and fear of hurting her, ending with, "You and Arav are my home," sparking a tearful, honest conversation that unraveled years of pain and sealed their bond with a promise to face the future together. Months later, at a school fair, Anna, now visibly pregnant, helped Arav with a painting project, their laughter drawing Rudra's gaze. He joined, playfully splattering paint, and for a moment, they were a family, unburdened by the past. Anna's journey, from fighting for Arav's dream to finding justice and love in Rudra's evolving heart, shows that courage, even in life's darkest storms, can light a path to hope, resilience, and unbreakable bonds. Leap Inspire family, this story's heartbeats echo the power of fighting for dreams and finding family in unexpected places. Keep watching, because the journey is just beginning.